Hi, I'm Raya, and this is Wondering About Wolves. Today, we're looking at the Wolves versus Southampton match preview.
Yes, Southampton again.
Yes.
Just played them.
Yeah, in the FA Cup, and now it's in the league.
Yes, and obviously we lost when we played them.
Yeah, hopefully we can win this time.
Yeah, hopefully this time we play better.
Yeah.
So, what's first on the agenda?
It's the information about the game.
Okay, so what you been digging up to tell us?
Southampton are 2 places higher than Wolves in the table.
Yes, Southampton are 12th, Wolves are 14th, and
Yeah.
Southampton are 2 points.
Yeah, so
higher than
if
us.
we win, we go above them. So.
Yes, if we win the game, we can leapfrog them and go
Yeah.
up a couple of places in the table. So let's hope that that's the case.
Hopefully. The next fact. Last season, Wolves won 3-2 away at Southampton.
Yeah, we did. That was I remember that game because the first half we were off it and we were 2-0 down and not playing well. Second half we came out and completely
3
turned it
goals?
around. Yeah, completely
Yes.
turned it around. But 2 of those goals were scored by Jimenez.
Yeah, so we don't have him anymore, do
And
we?
obviously he's out,
Worrying.
so he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
But if we can play like we did in the second half of that game last season, then we've got every chance of going there and winning again.
Yeah.
But if we play like we did in the first half, then we'll be losing.
Nuno seems to be prioritising the league over the cup.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
no, we said we'd focus more on the cup and going strong because the best we're gonna do this season, I think, is like mid-table in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So going strong for the FA Cup, but he obviously thought the opposite to us.
He did, because once we saw that team come
We
up,
was like, what?
once we saw that Gibbs White and
Yeah.
Silva,
Vitina.
Hoover, these type of players were starting and normally don't start. Then we realised Nuno is not taking the cup as seriously as we wanted him to. We wanted him to really say, let's have a good go in the cup, because the league's just going to peter out into nothingness, I think.
Yeah.
So
So
he's got a different priority than what I think the fans had.
yeah.
So I expect a strong team to start this game against Southampton, the strongest team available.
Yeah. Next on the agenda is what we need to worry about.
Oh, yeah, which we always have plenty to worry
Yes.
about, don't we? Yeah, so tell us what we're
Always.
going to be worrying about.
Danny Ings has rediscovered his scoring form.
Yeah, he hadn't scored for a while,
Yeah,
had
he scored
he?
against us.
Until he played us.
I know.
Yeah.
We always have the bad luck, don't
Yeah,
we?
but I'll tell you
Also.
what, it was bad luck as well, because his goal was a jammy goal.
I know,
what
he
he
bounced
scored.
off Ruddy's leg and back to him.
Yeah. Ruddy saved his initial effort. It bounced
Yeah.
back. Danny Ings
And it
went
went
in.
in.
Yeah. So now he's got one after not scoring for a while.
Yeah.
That'll boost his confidence. And
We don't want that.
no, he'll be looking to get in amongst the goals again,
Yeah.
won't he?
Yeah, Minamino is back for Southampton.
Yes, because you
Yeah.
told us, didn't you?
Yeah.
Before the FA Cup game, you said that Minamino's cup tied.
Yes.
So he wasn't able
So
to
he wasn't
play
able to play
because
because
he'd already
he's
played
tied.
for Liverpool in a previous round. But now Minamino's back. So, they've got Walker Peters back who played against us. They've got Armstrong back who played against us.
Yeah.
And now Minamino's back. All the players that have been missing are back in time to play Wolves.
I know, it's always Wolves, isn't it?
It's like with
Can't be
Jamie
someone
Vardy.
else.
Remember with Jamie Vardy?
Yeah,
He missed
we
like the last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
Back to play Wolves.
Yeah, all like their main players, the
Yeah.
best players, are
Yeah.
back to play us.
I'll tell you,
Nine team.
Walker Peters and Armstrong played well against us in
Yeah,
the
they
cup
did.
game. They've
So it's
make a
gonna be
big
like-
difference to Southampton.
Yeah, they
Those
do.
2 players do, and those 2 were available for the cup game just in time to play us. And now obviously Minamino's back as well, like you say. So they're going to be even stronger on paper than they were when they played us in the cup.
Yeah. The last time Wolves scored the first goal in a Premier League game was 14 games ago.
14.
14. I was like, what?
That's
Let
incredible.
me double check that.
That's incredible.
in the Premier League. Like,
Yeah, we know in the cup we
in the-
scored the first goal
Yeah,
when we
but
beat Chorley,
not
we
in
beat
the
Palace.
Premier League, in
But
14
you're going back a long, long way to find the first
That
when you
is
scored the first
a
goal in a
bad
game
stat.
in the league.
Yeah.
That is ridiculously poor.
I know.
That for 14
Unbelievable.
games, it's been 14 games since we scored the first goal in a Premier League game. That there tells you why we're struggling so much.
I know.
We're starting the game so passively.
So, yeah.
We're starting the games
We're one half
not
team,
with an
aren't we?
intent to get forward, not with
Yeah.
an intent to get on the front foot and try and
try
take
and
the
get
game
the
by the
first
scruff
goal.
of the neck.
Yeah.
Rather than just to sit back and let them
And
have
we
it and
always
then.
have a go at the end.
Yeah,
You know,
we seem to always need them to score before we'll kick into gear and
as
have a
soon as
go.
the whistle blows, there.
Get at him!
Get at him,
Get
yeah.
at him!
And
Get
try
on
and
the front
score.
foot, try and get in the lead Be positive, not negative, and then
And like,
reactionary.
you can have the ball.
We're being reactionary, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're letting them have it, and then when they score, then we'll try and come forward.
Yeah.
Get at them and try and get the first
Straight
goal.
away.
Oh, yeah, that's an awful statistic that tells you why we're struggling
Yeah.
so badly. It really does.
Next on the agenda is Dylan's Back to the Day.
Shay Adams's favourite family member is Uncle Fester.
Thanks for that, Dylan. Next on the agenda
Yeah.
is the team.
Okay, so it's the team that you would play and also the team that you think Nuno will play. So tell us the team that you would play first. What team would you play in this game?
The formation I play is a 5-2-3.
5-2-3, okay.
In goal, I'd have Patricia.
You bring in Patricio back in.
From the FA Cup. Then Cody, Sace and Kilman, centre defence.
Right. Oh, so you're bringing Cody back into the team.
Well, I'm putting him on the right side of the centre.
Yeah, because Sace did play well in that sweeper role in the middle. He played well there at Man United when we had the 1-0 defeat there. And he had a really good game. He was man of the match that day there, Sace.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the centre of that back
It
three.
seems to suit him.
He does play well, so if you bring in Cody back in, I think that's fair enough to put him on the right. You don't really want to move Sace to the right, being a left footer.
No.
I think it's awkward for him, and I think
And then
he'll struggle
Kilman,
there.
like, on the left.
And Kilman's a left footer as well on the left. Yeah, so I understand why you've done that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Semedo right back and Ainori left back.
So for your wing backs, you're bringing Semedo back in, and you're bringing Ainori back in.
Yeah, because Johnny played, didn't he, to start
Yeah, you're not
with?
playing Johnny.
Yeah, because he's played a few games in
Well, he's played 2 in the last maybe 5 days or something. So it's
and he's just come back from injury, so I think you need to
rest
give him a bit of a rest. Maybe bring him on later, but try and keep him fit still because it's working a bit too hard, isn't it?
Yeah, he's played 45 minutes in the space of maybe 4 or 5 days. So I can understand you wanting to protect him, and.
Yeah, we don't want him out again and work him too
So
hard.
you'd go with Ainori left wing back and Semedo right wing back, okay?
Then in midfield, I'd have Neves and Otasoe.
Oh, so you'd bring Otasoe. You're making a lot of changes, isn't you?
Yes, I am.
Right, so you're taking
Things
Moutinho out and you're bringing Otasoe in. What's your idea there then? Why have you done that one?
Well, one because Moutinho's age. I know I'll always say it, but you don't want to overwork.
Yeah, he's 34, I think, and he's
and Otasoe, he can cover the ground. We need that energy in the team.
Yeah, I think we do miss energy.
Yeah.
Neves and Moutinho are good technical players. They're technically gifted and they're good with the ball. But they're not the most athletic. They're not the most athletic guys who get around and cover the ground.
Whereas Otasoe is, you need both of them in
he's a good tackler. He can win the ball for us. He's a big guy who can help us with his physical presence and aerial ability. Yeah. And like you say, he brings an energy to the game. So that's another interesting change.
And then up front, I'd have our normal trio.
I knew,
Traore, Jose, Neto.
I knew you'd do that. I mean, everybody would do that. Take that front three out that played in the cup.
Because it obviously didn't work, and we knew it wouldn't.
We knew, we saw it, and everybody knew that front three is not going to work.
No chance.
So you bring in the normal guys, the Traore, the Jose, the Netos of this world. You bring those guys back in to be full strength. Yeah, that's a good team. Now, what do you think Nuno will do?
I think Nuno will play the same formation, a
5-2-3. Okay.
And then I think he'll have Patricio in goal still.
Yeah.
But then I think there's going to be a few changes from my team.
From your team.
I think he'll play Dendoncker, Cody and Sace.
Oh.
So drop Kilman and put Dendoncker in.
You think Nuno will
That's
drop
what I
Kilman?
think.
I wouldn't drop Kilman.
Neither.
Dendoncker I would take out
That's
because
what
I
I'm
thought
predicting.
Dendoncker was poor in the cup game. So you've taken Dendoncker out of your team.
And he was fought for a...
that second goal, that was a bad back pass. Yeah. So you've took Dendoncker out, but you think Nuno's going to stick with Dendoncker. He's going to bring Cody in to play in the middle.
Because I think he'll play Cody in the sweeper role.
Yeah, in his normal role.
Yeah,
So you think he's going to go Dendoncker, Cody, and Sace and drop Kilman?
Yeah.
Ooh, we'll see. I hope you don't do that. I wouldn't play Dendoncker above Kilman because I think Kilman was better than Dendoncker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Semedo at right back the same. But then I think I'll start Johnny at left back.
Yeah,
I
so
think he might take him off at half time.
another
again,
45
Or
minutes.
maybe 60 minutes to
Yeah.
a bit more.
Yeah, but Matt,
you know,
you do the opposite. You
Yeah,
go out Nuri and bring
yeah.
Johnny on later.
Yeah.
But you think he'll start with Johnny and
Yeah.
then switch. Okay, yeah.
And then in midfield, I think he'll play Neves as the same, but I think he'll play Martinez.
Yeah, so you've told us you would play Ottersevi
Yeah.
for his energy, but you think he's going to stick with Martinez. I think you're probably right. I don't think he trusts Ottersevi enough yet. I don't think he's got the faith and belief
But you
in him.
need to give him a chance.
I think he's looked good, and I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
like what he brings to the table, but I don't think Nuno's got the confidence in him yet to unleash him. So I think you're probably right. He's probably going to be Martinez and Neves.
Yeah, and then I think he'll play the same front three.
Yes, the
know.
front three that he should have played in the cup.
Yes.
You think he's going to start him? He will.
Yeah.
It'll be back to Traore,
It
Jose,
should
and Neto. It will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. We'll see. Like when the team
Yeah,
news comes
we'll
out, how close you were in your
Yeah.
predictions of the starting lineup. What's next on the agenda?
It's the prediction.
A score prediction.
Oh.
Okay. So what do you think?
I think it's going to be 2-1 to Wolves.
Oh, you think we're going to win?
Yeah, and my goal scorers are Jose and Neto.
I don't know where you get the optimism from. I don't, honestly, because I've just watched that cup game and
Well, you think you'll play a better team, don't you?
yeah, we'll be back
Yeah,
to
and
it.
I
We'll
think-
play a better team, but still, I'm shaking again.
confidence
Yeah,
is sure.
they shake me every. Sometimes they pick me up a little bit. I think, oh, we're getting back to like what we.
And then it's like,
Getting back to a good level,
No.
but then the fall again, and the fall, and then they climb up a little bit again, and the fall again.
Yeah,
So
because
it
can't-
shakes your confidence. You can't believe in them. You can't
Yeah.
believe and go there with faith.
And you
thinking,
need
we're
that.
gonna win. We're gonna. So I'm gonna go for a 0-0 draw.
Oh.
I think go there and we'll just try and sit tight with the 5 at the back. We'll let them have the ball. We'll do what we normally do and be very passive and not try and take the game to them. And maybe see it out for a 0-0. That's I'm gonna go for. I think that's probably the best we'll get, to be honest. I hope you're
I hope
right.
not.
I hope you're right. I hope we turn up and play well and turn it on and get on the
Yeah,
front foot
and win.
and show some attacking
Yeah.
intent. And I hope you're right and we do win, but I'm going to go for a
can't see
0-0.
that,
0-0. Yeah, what's next on the agenda?
Next, it's a sign-off.
Okay, yeah, that's your deal then.
Yep. Now, actually, like, subscribe, comment down below your predictions for the game.
Comment down below. You always say this, comment down
Yeah.
below. Could they comment anywhere else? Maybe like comment up above, comment to the left, put a comment over on the right. Just always comment down below. Could they comment somewhere else?
No, because when they watch our video's at the top, and then below that is the comment section. So that's where they type their comments. So it's down below our video when they watch it. Yeah, should have known that.
Yeah. Well, I did. I know. I do know that. I'm just making sure that you was aware of it as well. I wanted you to be aware of that as well. Yeah, you as well.
And make sure you didn't know that, did you?
No, I did. I was totally understanding. I wanted to make sure the people at home, 'cause
They understand.
when they're at home,
You
they might
don't.
be thinking, we could write a comment over there, like in the top left. You can't do that. You got to do comment down below, just so you know. You can't go to the right or
Okay,
to the...
they will know. And make sure you join us next time for the Wolves versus Southampton match review. Now tell the truth, you didn't know that, did you?
No.